Hey guys, welcome to Obsession Car Detailing. This is episode 8 of our fortnightly vlog to show you what's been going on at the workshop. Now to begin with, you're gonna have to excuse me. It's been an absolutely hectic last 2 weeks. We've had everything go wrong, from computers blowing up to staff being unwell to issues with cars. So the shop is a bit of a, it's pretty disorganized at the moment. And me, myself, I've had barely any sleep the last few days. So I'm running on little more than hopes and dreams, despite race wars being only a few weeks away. So, first up, brand new Mercedes A35 AMG. Now this is owned by a very passionate car enthusiast. I could tell by the way he spoke about his car and how he wants us to look after it. What are we doing to this car? We're doing XPEL paint protection film on the front end and on the side skirts. We've actually removed the AMG badges to get a cleaner install, and the owner has said, you know what, let's get some black ones, and that is a choice I highly support. Now, why is there some tissue here? Well, let me show you. Here I've got some tar and glue remover. Now, when you remove badges from cars using a fishing line or your technique of choice, there's always going to be a bit of glue left there. On a vertical panel, if you spray some, this is nearly finished, but you get the idea, you spray some glue remover on there, it's going to run down and not stay for very long. So what you do, oh, this is why it's not working. Let me just fix this bottle.
A few moments later.
This is working a bit better now. It's almost finished though. Now when you spray this there, you can see it's going to run down and just cause a right old mess. So what you do, and I don't know where I learned this from. Actually, I don't think, no one taught me. I just thought about it. Get a tissue or a cloth or anything, spray it a little bit, put it on there and spray it down. Now, if you're lucky, just the surface tension or whatever physical property is being exhibited there, scientists and the crowd can tell us, will hold that in place, and that will allow the glue remover to penetrate the adhesive, and just leave it for a while, come back a bit later, and you'll be able to easily remove it. So this has been happening for a while, and you can already see it's coming off. So just with my finger there, you can see that's just coming off real easily with my finger. So we'll leave that for a bit longer, and if you do that, it will come off really easily. What else have we done to this car? Window tint, Kelvin, did we window tint this car? Yeah, we did. Correction and coating, the G-Technique Crystal Serum Ultra, and we'll be coating the PPF, of course, as well. Right now, we've done the bonnet, there's a bit more to go. We'll get this car up on the hoist to do the rest of the car, because no one likes PPFing bumpers and side skirts on the ground, and it's a good way to get debris into your install. So hoist it is. We do have 2 hoists. I think in episode 1 of our vlog, you saw our new hoist. It is still not set up. Hopefully this year, we've got 6 months left, we'll get around to doing that. I'm gonna clean my hands. They're all greasy with the glue remover, and then I'll be right back.
5 minutes later.
I've got my Camelback water bottle, trying to be a bit healthier, drink a bit more water these days, working long hours. And in winter especially, guys, it's actually more important to drink water, someone was telling me, because in winter, because it's cold, you don't actually feel that thirsty, so you're less likely to drink water, which means you're more likely to get dehydrated. In summer, you're sweating, it's hot, you're always like drinking water. I don't know if that's true or not, someone said that to me, but it makes sense. What do we have here? Audi SQ7, brand new, brought to us. I think the owner just picked it up last week and they brought it up to us. What are we doing on this one? XPEL paint protection film, surprise, surprise, full front end, and a bit of a weird one, the bumper as well, as in the rear bumper. Now, normally people, when they're doing the rear bumper, they'll just get the strip done on the top. But the owners here, they said they've got a small dog who likes jumping in and out of the car like dogs do, and to protect the bumper, the whole thing, they asked us to PPF the whole rear, the rear bumper, and that's no problem at all. So full front end, rear bumper, G-Technique Crystal Serum Ultra, and I think we're installing some tint on the front windows, XPEL Prime XR Plus, to match the rear windows. Another Audi right next to this one. Welcome to the new Audi Canberra showroom. What is this one? This is an RS6. Last vlog, guys, we had the Audi RS4, the RS6, and here now we've got the RS6 and the SQ7. RSQ3. Was this in the last vlog or not?
Nah.
No, okay. Too many Audis, guys. Going crazy, no sleep, hopes and dreams. Audi RS3 motor in a mini SUV kind of package. Really interesting car. Not quite too sure what the use case of such a car is for me personally, because I'd rather just buy an RS3 and bang it around corners really fast. I'm sure you could bang this around corners really fast, but in SUVs, I'm always scared of, you know, just going a bit too far. But whatever, you know, this is a cool car, a bit more space than the RS3, and has that awesome 5-cylinder sound, which we will do a startup of right here. This one is almost done. Yeah, I think it's done actually. We just got to give it a wipe down. XPEL PPF full front end, G-Technique Crystal Serum Ultra, and again, tint on the front windows. It's funny, guys, with window tint, cars with privacy glass, I don't know how privacy glass became a thing. If you know, let me know in the comments below. I don't see the point of privacy glass, because privacy glass is basically colored glass. It doesn't give you the same infrared and heat rejection and protection that you get from a high quality window film. All it does is just, I don't know, make it harder to match and get a consistent look in the car. That is why when people have cars with privacy glass and want tint, I always recommend tint the front windows to match the rears, or not quite, because if you want to remain legal, you have to keep it at 35%, and most rear windows are at 20%. So let's say we tint the front windows 35%. And then I always say, tint the rear windows with a clear film, you know, the XPEL, I think it's 70% or 80%, which is basically clear, to give you that infrared and heat rejection that you don't get with the privacy glass. A lot of people who don't have kids, or the rear seats are never going to be used, don't bother. They just want the look and the protection from the front. But if you're getting the front windows tinted to match, or think about getting the whole windows done. It does make a difference, especially if you've got passengers sitting in the back. Now, moving right along, what do we have? Oh yes, this is the AC compressor from the 180SX. Took it out, giving it a clean, trying to decide whether I should get it refurbed or try and find a remanufactured one or something. This does work, nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, taking it out, may as well just get it rebuilt, just so it's reliable. You know, this is what, 20, 30 years old, so we want to run another 20, 30 years without issue. So we'll get that one done. We have a few wheels. What brand are these? Audi. What do they belong to? You guys will remember the Audi RS6 from last week's vlog. It was in, or last fortnight's vlog. It was in for full XPEL paint protection film. It is done. As you can see, it's looking super glossy, just needs a final wipe down. It's just up on the hoist now. Wheels are being, the wheels and brake calipers were being coated, and they're ready to go. Kelvin, are these ready to go?
Yeah, they are ready to
Kelvin,
go.
come on screen, man. How you going?
Good, good.
So
good.
this is the weekly Kelvin and Saad talk about nothing segment. So,
yeah.
You've got a girlfriend.
Yes.
How long have you been going out for?
Probably a month.
Oh, a month. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's get closer. A month. Nice. Liking it, enjoying life.
Yeah.
Good. Now, you know, I'm a bit older than Kelvin, not that much older, a bit older, but I want to give it, you know, I've given him some brotherly advice. I said to him, Kelvin, now you've got a girlfriend, don't sacrifice work for her. You know, you should never sacrifice work for a girl. Trust me, I know from experience. I've sacrificed many things for girls in the past, and it's, with some exceptions, it's never paid off. And what does Kelvin do? First long weekend, he goes away for the whole weekend despite us having a full workload. He said, oh, I'm going to the coast. And he spends 3 days in the coast, Sydney, Newcastle, despite it being bloody winter. I don't know what the hell you're doing down the coast in winter. But, you know, so, you know, Kelvin has decided not to listen to me there. But, you know, to his credit, this week he has come in early every day and stayed late with me every day to get everything done. As I mentioned earlier, we've had a few sicknesses. Harry has been a bit unwell. You know, I actually offered to, you know, hope he's doing well if you're watching this. Maybe we should send him some food or some chicken broth or bone broth or whatever it's called. Apparently that's good for you, my mum always says. and we need to, yeah, he's been away. And I was a bit sick last week. Kelvin was a bit poorly. Everyone's been like, unwell. You know, it's winter. Stuff happens. So, what's going on? Tell me. How's the week been here? What's been the highlights of the week?
On this week it's pretty busy with the RS6 full wrap, and then the wheels in ceramic coating and the calipers as well. So, yeah, make the cars back to life, and everything is protected.
So this car wasn't brand new.
Yeah, it's a used car.
Yeah, I mean, technically used. I think it was owned by James Cameron of Jurassic Park and Terminator 2 fame, etc., etc. Had a couple of thousand Ks on it, but now it looks brand new. Still drying out, guys. In winter, one of the issues with PPF is that it takes a long time to dry. You know, ideally we would be in a fully climate controlled environment here, which we will be soon, but this workshop is still a bit of a prototype, a bit of a work in progress stage. This is kind of, you know, version 2.5 of the shop. Version 3 will be coming when we have some time, and we're gonna change this up, which is why the booths, as you can see, we've got the booths, but they don't have any doors on them, despite the fact we've got air conditioning heating units. We don't have doors on them, so we can't really use those very well because there's still some, you know, mucking about going on in terms of what works best for workflow and stuff like that. It's really hard to manage a shop, the layout, unless you can find a shop that has the exact same dimensions and just copy them exactly, which is, you know, we can't do. So a lot of trial and error still going there, but you know, we have a few tricks in the winter, you know, steam, hot water, things like that, but it just takes a longer time to dry, and we use the infrared heater, which is behind me or behind there, and yeah, and to help dry the film out as well. Actually, Kelvin, do we have anything else to talk about? What else is happening, man? How's your car going?
My car going is pretty good.
What's the latest mod you did something to, didn't you?
I just get the bucket seat in my car, and then just...
You got some bucket seats.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of high-speed cornering that you need the extra support, or?
Yeah.
You know?
Because, you know, I'm skinny, and the stock seat is just like letting me floating all around, like, nah. So
in all seriousness though, you got some new tires, didn't you? Did we talk about this the other week, guys? So how are the tires going? You notice a difference?
Oh, the tire is crazy, man. I like the tire a lot. I mean, like, if you smash the corner around like 170, 160, it's freaking
You're
fun.
on the track.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course it's on the track.
Yeah, well, you know, that's where the bucket seats are useful and
the car
needed.
is less drive on the road anyway. Yeah.
I still think you shouldn't spend too much more money in that car. Save your money and just get a real track car and use that for fun, you know?
Yeah, I will. Make sure my boss will pay me a lot, and then I can collect the money and get the cars then.
Stop going away for weekends and not working, you know? Anyway, guys, that's what's going on. Ismail, if you're watching this, we miss you. I think you're back in another 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, actually, that being said, guys, if anyone is out there and interested in a job, we are looking to hire and expand. So shoot us an email. So I've got your details on file, and when the time comes, I can hit you up, because we are, you know, we just don't have enough. We don't have enough people here to get all the work done. So right, Audi RS6 wheel. What size is this? 22?
Yeah.
22 inches. That's a bloody heavy wheel. Well, actually it's not really. Considering the size, it's not actually that heavy. So guys, top tip of the week. We've got these things here called wheel hangers. Hanger as in something to hang from. They're basically kind of like a bolt with a thread and no head. They're cheap, they don't cost much. These are made of steel, alloy, just get whatever ones you can that are the right pitch thread for your car. For some reason, guys, European cars, most European cars, all European cars that we work on that I know of, they don't use wheel studs like Japanese cars, they use wheel bolts. I don't know why that is, there's probably some reason behind it, but that means when taking wheels on and off, it can be a bit hairy, especially when dealing with these really big wheels that are quite heavy and might slip off. And then you've got these giant, you know, brakes that are bigger than some wheels. And imagine you're taking the wheel off, and it slips down and you get a big scratch on your caliper and your wheel and stuff like that. So that's why you have these things called wheel hangers. They're really quite cool. You want to put them on, screw them in. All right. Get your wheel, line it up. So we've got that one there. and lift it up, and boom, boom, that's gonna go there. And you put it on like that. And remember, lifting with your legs, and you go like that. So now, as long as that's on there, you can leave that. And if it slips off the hub, it will stay onto there. The idea is that you leave that on there, get your wheel bolts, put them in, boom, 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 take that out, put that one, put the last bolt in, and there you go. And when you're taking your wheels off, do that in reverse. So the idea is you undo one wheel bolt, screw this in, undo all of them, and then take it off. So what would happen is if you've got all these out, you would take this off really easily with no risk of the wheel slipping and damaging up there. There you go. So guys, wheel hangers are really nice to get if you work in a workshop or you change wheels a lot. Well, actually, if you change wheels a lot, track car or something, and you've got a Euro car, just get some wheel studs. I did that on my M3. Takes no time to install, much better solution. And they are actually safer or better for some reason, some physics, clamping force, etc. So I think that's everything. Anything else, guys? Oh, one more thing. Now, you know what? Let's leave this for next time. I here have it's called a sous vide, French thing, cooking device. And I bought it to make some steak. We're not making steak, we're using that for something else. But we'll talk about that next video. Till then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.